Little note to switch
Alright.
voices.
Open up on Dr. Weird's castle. It's under construction. Go inside.
Gentlemen, behold! Rob Goldstein from Century 21!
Door opens, reveals Rob Goldstein.
Yeah, is it gonna blow up?
No, I don't think so. Rob?
No, I just thought we'd iron out the last details, see if we could get someone to get all these vats out of here. You have any friends, or?
My father built this castle. He said that Weirds would live there for 1,000 years, and now it's being turned into fucking lofts!
It was written in October 2004, 2.5 years.
Wrote it in 2 weeks, recorded it in 2 weeks, and 8 months later the network read it and went, wait.
Hold your hands up this time. That's an order.
This is a fun roller coaster.
Yes, it's very entertaining to me. They whip the whip of the snake.
Man, this is totally gonna kill. This fucking rocks.
What? I need complete concentration to phase out the digital vial that desires to spew forth into the future.
We came out of the gates fast, you know, like we had 4 people editing it. You and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John,
We
and
got like
April,
April,
it
it seemed
seemed
like,
like,
you know, it was...
Well, we'll be done by August.
There's only one way to stop it.
Same music.
You must push the stop switch.
It doesn't have a stop switch.
Well,
Well,
then... You stop. There's no way to stop it.
we felt like that
we
too.
felt like it would be 9 months to a year to finish the movie.
We were making shows at the same time.
Yeah.
Making 2 shows at the same time.
And we were off to
Seemed
the
like it made
races.
sense.
We were like supposedly 3 months away from like putting it in theaters, and the whole last section of the Dr. Weird fight scene was a black hole. There was no video, nothing.
I don't know. To fight me? Yes! That's the reason.
But why?
Because I hate you, Daddy!
Oh, no, don't you pull this reverse psychology crap with me. It was you who created me!
No!
Who created me, and then you could go right into the Moonanites, and then they finished their whole thing, and then maybe you could repeat it. Okay, but after they finished, okay, but who created me?
Okay,
You know,
are
and
we
then
cutting
it's
something
like-
out there?
No, not really. He basically
Oh.
says who created me twice, once earlier and once later.
Right.
The Moonanites crash in. We created y'all. They have all their bullshit, and then
Right.
Frylock has essentially the same read after they're looking at him. He's like, okay, but who created me? Like the same question.
That explains.
Oh, I don't fucking know. How do am I supposed to know everything? Then maybe Frylock asks it again. Looks around at him. All right, who created me? And then the Walter Millen comes down, so he has to ask it like 3 times.
I remember telling Mike and not knowing.
They won't be able to finish it if it's not March.
Not
You didn't know
knowing
what movie we were
shit, you
talking
know,
about,
I mean,
though.
like not knowing, you know, because we hadn't made a movie before, but I was fully thought, it was like, we could have it done by March, May at the latest. This was last year.
Yeah.
It's still not done today. It's still not done right now.
Yeah, we're doing this commentary. What is it? February 21st. The movie doesn't come out for 6 more weeks. We have to do the commentary because the DVD comes out right after.
Yeah.
My son was not born, and now he keeps asking me, when is the movie coming out?
Don't talk once! Don't talk once! You came here once! Don't like it, walk out! We still have motherfucking money!
Michael recorded them.
What was that like?
They're nice guys.
Mild mannered.
Really nice, yeah.
Unassuming.
Very, yeah, very easy listening.
Where are they from? Are they from here or what?
Yeah.
How did they get involved with it?
Jay kind of knew the guys.
I
He
know
knew one of
the drummer.
guys. We were looking for a heavy metal piece for that section, and we knew that they were fans of the show. So
Huge fans.
yeah, so they were all about coming in to do it.
Show me.
We wrote the lyrics the day before a session with Michael on the show, and We wrote about maybe 20 minutes. And then they just came in with this tune that they worked it up during that day. It was like a one-day thing, right? It went into the next day a little bit.
Singing conversations about the beer you drink for after the movie. You may want people about beer, your cell phones on vibration and deep in the dark chambers of your ass. From you, I am sitting there, I am everywhere at once, and I will fuck you up. You make it out here, I will cut your lips and tongue from your head with it.
If I see you videotaping this movie, Satan will rain down your throat with hot acid. Start thieving testicles and turn your guts into snakes. This is a copyrighted movie for Time Warner. If I find you sold it on eBay, I will break into your house and tear your wife in half.
Who were the other guys? Just like studio singers?
The Fruit Singers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were local jingle singers.
Yeah, they're like the jingle singers of Atlanta.
They got it.
Yeah. You probably go home and masturbate. You're pathetic and lonely, and you can't afford high definition television because your job doesn't pay enough.
Oh, yeah, you should resolve it then.
Job doesn't pay enough. Yeah.
Hearing them go through it like 60 times, like, you can't beat my meat, you can't beat my meat, you can't beat, no, it's a little, it's a half step higher. You can't beat my meat for...
Did they like work all the harmony out of their own? By the way, I'm far more fascinated with the crazy Glee Club than the Master.
Eddie Horst put that together. We wrote the lyrics and Eddie put the whole melody together, hooked the whole thing up in a day.
Don't pull your penis out unless you really need to. Indecent exposure is a class 2 felony.
How did you guys decide about with the credits though? About Todd James?
We wanted something different, you know, that didn't really match the way the show looked. And
yeah.
We somehow we came across his disc.
Yeah, him and
crazy.
Devin Flynn, yeah, who's just an insane animator. Nick Weidenfeld turned us on to him. And Todd was just manic about the show. He was like,
oh,
I would love to do anything
I remember
ever.
when I met him, he was like, he probably knows more than maybe even anyone in this room.
We dared him to
Literally
do
that
it
stuff.
for free. And we did.
I think those are great though. It's super exciting because it's so different. He's just
How many times did you come in and read lines for the movie?
Not that many times.
3 or 4?
I came in
Maybe
3.
like 3. We did the first time, and then like one other time. Wasn't a lot.
Let me tell you about the system. It creates a resistance against resistance, creating an infinite resistance, almost to the point of stillness, which is why you don't touch it.
So you were done earlier.
Unlike the rest of you slackers, I got my work done.
They custom fit to my specific shape. And they wick the sweat off my balls. So kiss that order goodbye.
Maybe if we could change the beat, we could confuse the Insanoflex. But does anybody know any musicians?
Tell your friends, tell your family, man. Tell people you don't even like. I'll do anything for attention, man.
It's gonna be like Caligula back here.
Yeah, the thing for the exercise equipment. We don't have it.
Do not waste your pathetic mortal energy trying to stop us, unless you want to try to amuse us, which is what you're doing now.
And what that is it tastes like mayonnaise, because it is mayonnaise. And I found it in the public bathroom, dude. It had hair on it, and you drank it, because I'm your doctor. Do what I say.
It's instinctual. When I see metal, I just like to dry humble.
Were you not listening? If we can find the Insanoflex, we can, get girls.
Hello? Oh, hey, man, how's it going? I pull your leg out!
Apple cinnamon flavored monkey gland and shake.
Behold, Rob Goldstein from Realty Masters!
No, that's alright. You know, just keep the door locked with you on the inside and stay away from the pool, alright?
Is that you 12 years from now?
That was me. I wanted a little bit of a receding hairline, so I knew what I would look like in the future.
Yeah, I love that. Look
When I
just
pulled
like
up-
you, but with balding.
You and I talked about just exactly what shirt.
Yeah,
what
we
to
actually went through
big,
the
big
pins,
cuffs, big collar.
Big cuffs, big collar, had to be the
Very
striped shirt.
expensive, yeah.
Took a while.
Well, there was that.
Weeks on
There was that whole point thing.
Oh yeah,
Went
we
back
did
and
the
forth
point thing
forever.
for a long. We never had the hand gesture.
No,
We
right.
kept doing the hand. Yeah, it took weeks on that. That slowed the whole process down.
Well, the gesture we have now is really nails
It really brings the character to life.
Nice to see Dr. Weird, Matt.
Dr. Weird is
Oh yeah, and consistently weird.
Clay, do you have an old Dr. Weird and a young Dr. Weird voice?
Old Dr. Weird, go.
Yes!
Now, a 15-year-old Dr. Weird, first love, go.
Yes!
But not sure about the love. Go.
Yes?
Very good. That's correct. Scene.
For what that's worth.
You also animated the
Yeah, I did all the turn it inside out and stuff, except for the stuff that was added.
The exploding
pops
guts.
there,
Yeah.
You could still stay here. I mean, you could buy a unit.
These look pretty cool. Look at this unit!
Can you help him move out?
Inside out!
How did you turn someone inside out for the sound effect?
Diapers.
diapers filled with beats.
That's actually like so many layers of stuff. I don't even know where we stopped. We threw up a bunch of fruit, smashed things, and water balloons, and neighbor kids. I don't know, there was so many things that went into that.
It was actually the skull of a child being crushed.
It's actually a really immersive training time. Yeah, a lot of fruit was a big part of it. It was so juicy. That room was a mess.
It's still sticky.
Yeah, there are still actually pieces of fruit on a stand of mine that are like pieces of watermelon. I'm just leaving them.
It's all about building the potato gun. I think this is at a point where we were just exhausted with making the movie. And just tired of it. I'll keep the potato from going through, right?
Looks good.
Didn't you say you used the first one?
Yes.
How many times did you fire it?
The first shot and probably like the third one or something kind of mixed together, but the first one was just the best because we didn't know what to expect. And Dave actually shot it on the ground with his foot on it like this because we didn't know if it was going to blow up or what, and it was just, we were too close with the mics, which was perfect.
Fire in the hole!
You believe that thing? Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's so fast and violent. I mean, they were just liquefying. Not even match, just liquefying into the brick wall.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Terrifying. It's terrifying to fire.
All right, we're firing.
That kicked.
We fired it for the next 4 hours.
We did.
The search sound was consistent that anyone else who had a potato gun, they were going to recognize that sound. Yeah, exactly.
It's very specific kind of thing, but
Constant off-speed fire.
It has a reverberation that's a lot longer than you would think.
yes, and then when we stuck 2 potatoes in there and shot it, it really gave it a big thunk. It was great.
Well, let's see if we can turn the heat up. What the? Who's throwing potatoes up here? I shut this show down.
It was opening up for and those guys were up there like rocking out, you know, and the singers all in purple robes singing some song about ancient dragons.
Wait a minute.
And all of a sudden potatoes start hitting. I was like, who's throwing fucking potatoes? I'll shut this show down.
a concert you were actually at?
Actually, yeah. 87.
Someone brought potato bag?
No, somebody was just throwing potatoes at the singer. It was hilarious.
Wow.
He got so mad at the crowd, but everybody just kept playing and
Was
laughing
it the
at him.
opening act?
Wow. It was like curly shoes and like purple robe, you know?
No, the Insano-Flex sound, I just decided to start. I had a bag of fireworks left over from 4th of July, and I knew there was something to do with those. So
That's my story since start that.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of big PVC pipes. Some of it was left over from building the potato gun, which was such a successful piece of violence. So we just put microphones that I rented at the ends of some PVC pipes, and the entire flip of the arms on the Insano-Flex is a firework spinning going out of the pipe.
Really?
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Talk about the cameo scenes not in there.
Yeah, we went over to Turner Studios on a Sunday and played the song for Jai on a boombox, and like
He just freestyled.
yeah, pretty much. We looked
Did
at
he
it
just like Papa's garage?
yeah.
There's a little bit more.
Yeah, but there's a lot of this.
Yeah, he
He locked his crotch too.
Yeah.
Man.
We had to hose him down.
It was popping and locking.
But we made this cardboard like helmet that looked like
the hairs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Still got that.
Did he actually wear the codpiece too?
We had a cardboard codpiece.
Oh man.
That was hung with masking tape.
There's still like a couple little fuck ups, little charming little fuck ups that I noticed during the mix that I was the two things I caught in the mix were like the flames disappear right when Meatwad turns into a building for a split second, and then right when the ship disappears, right before Must Have Been the Wind, the box ship is in front of the ship.
Oh, really?
Wait, stop. Must have just been the wind.
Originally, when we came up with a look for the show, we wanted the, as absurd as 3 food products are living in a house, if we had really cartoony backgrounds, it wouldn't seem absurd. It would seem like a fantasy world. So we made this gritty reality, almost hyper detailed. So for the movie, we decided, to get the most bang for our buck, and so that everyone would notice, and so we basically patted on the backgrounds on celebrity vaginas.
I love all the like Dr. Weird's background. Now that it's turned into a loft, there's all these little yuppie touches to some of the old episodes.
The umbrella stand in the back is the.
It's from Leprechauns, like episode 2 or 3.
Jeez, that is the second one.
Was it the Rainbow Machine? Right?
Rainbow Machine.
Some of those photographs were stills from animation from other episodes.
His pork chop roommate Randall is from an episode where it's got
I liked Randall.
artful black and white photos, and there's another where Steve's popping out of Dr. Weird's chest, play the drums.
Yeah, that's in his bedroom, I think.
Yeah. And then the Rabot outline is back there.
Oh, right, the hole.
The Dr. Weird guitars hanging up.
That door is from Dr. Weird's lab.
Although the way we got the exterior, that would be a door to just to oblivion. Just open and you just walk out and drop 10 floors.
We've never really paid much attention to architecture in the way we lay out.
People will believe what you want them to believe.
Oh, you can't see the bottom of the costume drop there.
Because at the end of the page, I think that's why. Well, there's one time where he rips off the thing and he throws it off screen, and then we put it so he does it behind a chair.
Yeah, but also this is one of them that we couldn't go wider because the spray that's flying off.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of that.
And it goes. If it was wider, it would have stopped.
It just would have had a hard line.
Yeah. Which was. We tried cutting out some of what we could on those animations.
Damn it.
Okay, everybody. Have a good one.
$800
For the whole stick. You underbid. You underbid.
No.
You made out good.
Yeah.
They offered us 3.
was
I mean,
classic.
you did all that animation. But I know it completely changes from the time you hand it to me, and I have to like make it work with all the ideas that have come in between the time they give you the animation and
Yeah, I just wish
and
there.
it gets to the edit.
I would have done more if there'd been more money.
It's a lot there.
Yeah, well, there's. I still think.
Like the most animated piece we've ever done.
I think we stacked up all of our Aqua teams from history and it was like this. And then the movie stack was just like 2 boxes of animation you delivered to us.
Yeah, at least. I mean, I've.
You had like 2 boxes and our studio had it was almost the same.
About the same.
Yeah.
It was like 6 phone books.
Were they digital boxes?
Digital, yeah. Hard drives.
No, they're analog. They're
Office Space
boxes.
boxes.
People don't realize that the characters are drawn on paper.
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
We'll take the drawings, we'll scan them, paint them, take them into After Effects, sequence them up in the timing they're supposed to be, send it to the editor, who will put it in where he wants it, and then we end up getting it back where we composite it.
So how many animators are working on? We're working on the movie full time.
Compositing the movie there was 4 of us sitting in a
It was
pretty
usually
much
only like 4 at a time.
Yeah.
There were a lot of them all total, but I think it was like 4 at a time usually.
Yeah.
How come? Did it really save you that much time to draw both of Carl's feet the same? He's got two generic feet.
In the right foot.
Yeah.
Well, we had to. I mean, there's so many drawings because there's so many different stages of him,
Right.
and we did them, and then first he does all this, and
Right.
and then we broke them all up, and then we just flipped it.
I like it. Whoa!
Oh yeah. That's
What's
horrific. Really still.
That was Mark Garcia in our studio.
That's not bad.
No, it actually worked good, and we didn't know how it was going to play out.
Could have been the bed.
Yeah, we did just composite it in after that, but
How do you bend the bed?
just in After Effects.
Yeah, sure. It sets up a grid on the bed, and you can select points where the grids intersect, and you can move the image.
Yeah.
Jay's got to order a free copy of that.
How did I copy to blow? What about me? Ah, it.
How come fuck it was bleep there?
Some of us got brain.
It's sort of a higher form of exploring the entire premise of what is a bleep and when should it come and when should it not come.
They wanted to break the
thorough
rules.
discussion about it rather than just like, we're not going to talk about cats or let's talk completely about cats. It's a journey. We had to go to a screening and we started beeping things out and didn't remember where they all were. So I just like unmuted like the beep track, and half the time it's beeped out. Sometimes the word's just there without a beep. Sometimes it's the beep and the cuss word. And I went back to change it. I told these guys, we'll go and clean that up. And they're just like, no, leave it. Just the way it is. So it's just a
It's
variety.
really funny because you can kind of hear like beeps on their points and stuff.
Well, there's points too where they're like, fuck beep. It's like completely off too.
What's the focus group and someone had said that. I was completely baffled by your decisions behind bleeping some words, not bleeping others.
You said I couldn't have it. Because you said I would lose a hand.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, look at it. It's covered with razor blades.
Well, now I have it.
Hey, can I have it?
That's why it's rated R.
Yeah.
Not even.
So
Rated R because the robot humps.
Fully erect penis.
Yeah.
the robot humps and some of the other things. That's
Really?
rated
Was
R.
robot hump?
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
pretty
That
cool.
was the main part of it.
But they also mentioned
Yeah,
language,
it's
even though we
robot
completely bleeped all cuss words. But they still mentioned language as one of the reasons it was rated R.
Bootang, boot meat.
Boob meat.
You can't
Boob
eat
meat was
my
something-
meat. In
was
the
something
very
they
beginning,
cited.
I mean,
Wow.
rated R. That was like they said we were so deep into R that if we cut it all out, we'd have 10 minutes of movie left.
What's so amazing is that all beeped could basically play on Adult Swim on the network.
Well, now that's what we
And
thought.
our rating is much more strict than a TVMA rating or a TV-14.
I mean, have you seen the
Really?
Saw movies? That's like real stuff. That lady's thrown in a thing of needles.
PG-13 or is that R?
It's R. It's full on R.
Yeah.
Well, R's a big.
And that's
font.
harder than this. This is fake. It's fake colors. It's all like it's drawn. They're not real people. I don't get it.
You say it was R than this?
It's way more R than this. This is cartoons. It's no.
Well, you know those song movies are not real.
I know, but I mean, like you're seeing pictures of people.
You got
This
to see
is
something
drawn.
uncut.
Like
which is
This is a cup. This is a cup losing its hand.
yeah, it's a drink cup having a hand cut off, or a guy with fake muscles on, but like it's a cartoon. It's like a coloring book. It's a drawing. It's a drawing. It's not like.
Every
I'm
phrase
feeling
like
better and better.
Exterior Dr. Weird's castle. People holding torches in the night rain. Kill the meat child. Meat should be murdered. Inside the castle. Meat while playing with fast food.
I created you with my creativity, and on the seventh day I done played clam dinner. No, this is a VCR.
Dr. Weird.
What are you doing, son?
Playing with my food, Daddy.
Well, keep it down. I'm trying to have sex with a tangerine.
The end. Up to the Aqua House. Cybernetic and a ghost staring at the floor. Twilight emerges with hair curlers and boobs. Time for bed, honey.
Bum bum bum.